have labeled this house the hoarder house. And the reason that we have is it is our biggest problem. We're running out of time, and there's so much to be done in this house. And right now, to be really honest, like, we're just doing it ourselves. We've got volunteers coming out to help clean, demo, rip out the kitchen cabinets, but we don't have the cabinets, we don't have a floor, we don't have a roof, we don't have any of those things, right? So it's very overwhelming, the amount of work on the whole project, let alone this house. And last week we had 2 houses. One of the houses across the way flooded this much. So now it's an insurance claim.
Excuse me for a moment.
You can.
Thank you.
Well, Bob's not sure if we're going to be able to get this all done and be able to salvage it with volunteers, right? So we're just not sure what we're gonna do at this place.
What's the plan for the house then at this point?
Worst case scenario, I don't have enough room. Right? On June 4th, we open and look at it. Like, we can't not be down 1 of 6 houses. So in the last week that you guys have been here, we had discussed that we were looking for someone to help with the Hoarder Nightmare House, and we got a call this week from Parkwood Master Builders, and they are going to take on the entire house. Most like everything Little Warriors, another kind of miracle comes through, so we're so grateful.
I mean, I've known Glory Meldrum for quite a few years, and I know the Little Warriors organization. And when we found out that they had taken over this facility and got back in touch with Glory, it became obvious to us that it's a very worthy organization that all of our staff are really enthused to be able to help out with. And that was our key criteria, that it had to be a project that we believed in and that were lots of hands-on work, and that's what this is. Well, basically, that we get the key, and then they're going to go away and leave it with us, and when we're finished, we'll have a big reveal and give the key back to them and turn over the building to them. So
who's going to be in charge of keeping Glory out?
Yeah, we haven't quite figured that part out, but yeah, we'll have to, I don't know, put a big padlock on the front door.
Yeah, but to be really honest, I'm usually really nosy, that I want to go and see, but I don't even want to, because I have that vision in my head of what it looks like, what it looked like when we first got it, with all the stuff in there and the smells and everything. And so I'm really excited just to see what like a great company like Parkwood with their team can do in there. By Parkwood honestly taking that house, that is our biggest kind of nightmare project on the whole property. People that live in this province are just, they're absolutely amazing. People just step up in a big way and really help us. So great company, yeah, great people. So I'm so excited to see it, because it's not going to look like it does now.
We started this project in February. Parkwood took on the house. We took the key away from Glory, and she has not seen the house since. And she's a little excited about today.
Well, last time I saw it, it was nasty, and there was literally food everywhere, disgusting smell, and I was pretty much in tears because we were going to maybe have to knock it down because it was that bad.
So I'm very proud of what Parkwood Helping Hands has done. We get a lot of support from Parkwood Group as well. We've created the first building that's absolutely finished in Be Brave Ranch. So it's very special.
There was a little guy named Henry. He was about 2, and he was their little security guard. He had like a little hat and a little tool belt. So he'd stand by the door, and then there was obviously the sign of "Beware, keep this lady out," which picture me. So it was really cute is that I'd come over and he'd be there with his little hammer at the front door. And so I literally saw nothing. And then to be able to come in when they unveiled it with all the staff, and they had like a little red carpet set up, and they did this kind of dedication wall. There's my little security guard right there, little Henry. So it was pretty amazing, and they invited all their suppliers in. It was a pretty beautiful day. It smells new, Henry. Oh my God. So I was not in this house, I think it was about 5 months, and could not believe I mean, even in here, like there's no smell. It just smells like new carpet and like it's a brand new house, right? Just, I was relieved, to be very honest, like that they did that and it was one less thing that we had to worry about. I mean, we had black mold in another house that's still an issue that we're not utilizing. We had our security shack, we ended up putting a new window in, lo and behold, full of black mold. We had to build a new one. There's a reason I never have renovated a house. You know, just grateful that Parkwood came in and helped get it all done. They also went to all their suppliers, helped us with tons of flooring, carpet, slate, tile, you name it. Anything we needed, they were there to help. And they literally were here every single Saturday since, I think, January. So it's pretty amazing. Oh, it's a real kitchen. Oh. And just the openness of it, the windows made a massive, massive difference. The kitchen, I mean, it was all boxed in, it was nasty. I mean, I wouldn't have lived here, even if it was clean, right? And so now it really is a beautiful space. None of the windows on the property opened, and that was one of the other surprises that we got, is because the other organization here before must have got grandfathered in, so it wasn't a big deal. There's probably, we put 200 grand worth of windows on this property with the help of Durabuilt, because we couldn't open without having windows that open, right? And the other thing too is just the breeze and stuff that comes from having windows that open. It's a big deal, right?
No, I just love it.
Wow, eh? Yeah, just unbelievable. It's still surreal. It really, really is. Like each time I come out here, and it's odd because I don't really think it's fully sunk in yet. And people are gonna think that that's crazy, but it's been so full on that, you know, even being in here today, yeah, like it really hasn't sunk in for me yet.